She's now eased off the button a bit. If we had had one more week in the Auckland prison, I believe there would have been 50 times the size of people out here. They would have been forced because they were so desperate, because they were lied to. You get your vaccinations, double it up. And then she promised that at 90% rate or 2 vaccinations, they'd have freedoms, they'd be able to go through the border, but she lied, she delayed. To hug, to go wherever we wanted. And New Zealand, where my ancestors went to foreign countries and they gave their lives. Young soldiers, tens of thousands of them died, given their lives that we might live a free life. You understand what I'm saying? And how dare she steals it away and makes us stand outside of theatre boxes so we no longer can celebrate Anzac Day. You know what? She wants to get rid of Anzac Day. She's taken away our freedoms and rights to be who we could be and should be. This is not the New Zealand I want my life and my children and my grandchildren to grow up in. The New Zealand that she's creating comes from somewhere else. It's a New Zealand filled with levels and control. It's filled with all sorts of problems of businesses crashing. I mean, in the old day, if somebody caused one business or 2 businesses to go out of business, to actually crash, because they pulled some rules and they did something to make them close, to force them to close, the whole country would be an outrage. Now you're talking about the man saying that there's 20,000 odd plus businesses.
People are scared to come here. They're scared to actually turn up, wear a Freedoms and Right Coalition t-shirt, say, oh yeah, I talked to Brian Tamaki. You're scared to say that? There's no freedom. You can't even be free to choose who you're friends with. So I stand here because there has to be freedom. And our kids have to have freedom. And we need to show them that in our actions. I have read stories of teachers that have put their feet into chalk on their last day and walked through their classroom to leave footsteps for their kids. And they are not allowed to tell their kids why they're leaving. I've read stories of schools putting out their newspaper at the end of Monday, and coincidentally, 6 of our staff have decided in the middle of term 4 to leave and move closer to whānau. Oh really? Just say it as it is. We tried to force them, they stood strong, we can't break them. Everybody here has a story, and I've been given an opportunity to stand here and tell mine. And I don't take that lightly. And when I walk into the classroom, I don't take it lightly that I'm standing for the people that have lost their jobs. That I'm your voice now. And I'm happy to be. And they can label me an anti-vaxxer. I honestly don't care. Say what you want to say, but I'm going to show you my actions. And those kids are going to follow me. And Jacinda, you better be scared. I just want to finish off. Any teacher here, you know what this is? This is the New Zealand curriculum. Now, if you read this doc, it's actually not too bad. But what's interesting is, I don't know if our Ministry of Education man read it. So I'm just going to read something out to you that we as teachers are meant to be doing for our students. And you let me know if you think this is happening from the government. This is under the part here that's called values, to be encouraged, modelled and explored. Through their learning experiences, students will learn about their own values and those of others. Different kinds of values, such as moral, social, cultural, aesthetic, and economic values. The values on which New Zealand's cultural and institutional traditions are based. The values of other groups and cultures. Through their learning experiences, students will develop their ability to express their own values. Explore with empathy the values of others. Critically analyse values and actions based on them. Discuss disagreements that arise from differences in values and negotiate solutions. Make ethical decisions and act on them. Anyone here that has stood up strong, you've not taken a vaccine, or you've taken a vaccine to get into that classroom and remind these kids of what we're meant to do, you are teaching to New Zealand's curriculum. Chris Hipkins, I don't know if you've taught in a school, I'm going to say I highly doubt it. Maybe this is a document you might want to read. You won't be able to grab a copy of mine, Chris. I'm donating this to our Heart of Hope, to any teacher that forgot their book today and you want to go and be represented. Every single person here is incredible and your story is amazing, and I don't care if you are pro-vax and you are out there running around being like everyone should get vaccinated, that's your story, you do you, but let me tell mine and let them tell theirs. I know personally of people that have had adverse reactions to a stroke. How are you halfway through your 30s, extremely fit and having a stroke? How is this happening to our people? How are we okay with this? If you mandate something, make sure it's damn safe for me. Show me both sides of the story. I'm telling my kids all the time, hey, if I've said the incorrect thing and you've got evidence, come and tell me. Or if it just doesn't sit right with you, come and tell me. If you're not okay with what I'm doing, this is your classroom. I'm not okay with what you're doing, Jacinda, and this is my country. This is my New Zealand. I don't want what you're selling. So I just wanted to finish by saying I love you all, and thank you so much for this opportunity, and I hope that everyone has an amazing day. Travel home safe. And I also want to finish one more thing. To the police staff that are here, we love you, we do. And if they mandate for you, don't you worry, we'll be standing for you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, wherever you are, just do it with us. God is there! God is there! Welcome! Venga Pasquilla! Wa Pasquilla, Pasquilla! Wai takahija, akinon, uki! Wa kamate kora! Wa kamate kora! Wa tenesa tangata pu! Urunga tiki! Makapitita! Wa upana! Pan! Wa upana! Pana pitita! Wa kamate kamata! Wa kamate kamata! Wa tenesa tangata pu! Urunga tiki! Makapitita! Pana! Pana pitita! Tu vama wakatina! Home! Yeah! Hold you! Put your hands together one more time. Thank you for joining us today. Freedom! 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 On the hill, freedom! Yeah!
Hear our voices, we